is me, Tali. Just finishing some last second setups, and then I will get to drawing. Waiting for my thing to load. There we go. Please let me know, as per usual, if music ends up too loud. I will try and keep an eye on my chat volume. Just making sure that I can see chat in case anybody messages. So. Okay, onwards. Let me just get my stuff all situated. I have things that in particular that I am going to be working on today. So I'm going to make sure to put those aside. You move my sweet little dinosaur over here. Try to make sure my camera is all set. Hello, welcome, welcome. Just scooting some stuff over. I'm going to be working on my cardinal bird first. Then I may work on doing some reworks on an older piece of mine that I did. Do some foliage, winter foliage. We shall see. So let me scoot these guys over. Work on bird today for a little while. Good afternoon. Some music playing in the background. Link is in the description if anybody is interested. Alrighty, trying to figure out composition of this piece that I started earlier this afternoon. Hope everyone is having a good day today. I will try and do more streams as time goes on. Once I start getting a little better at organization and stuff, I may actually start doing some scheduled streams more often. Let's see. Getting closer to Yule time, Winter Solstice, various different holidays, and so far the vendoring places that I've been to, I've had a lot of people looking for more said themed stuff, so I'm going to work on a few things today. I have a couple different vendoring things coming up soon, next weekend and the following week after. I'll make sure to post more information on that later as it gets a little closer, probably tomorrow. I've said before, I'm still relatively new to this whole foliage thing, so these are just as much experiments for me as they are fun pieces to work on. I've been very happy to be back into my art stuff again. I've been on a bit of a hiatus for a while, so it feels good to be creating again. Kind of readjust that a little bit. All right. Try and keep an eye on my music volume in the background and my voice, because as usual, my phone microphone is kind of close to my face, so sometimes I kind of lose track of that and can have a little crazy volume, silly stuff, so I don't like how that looks. Ugh. Really like this music. Been trying more and more to try and find like copyright free stuff so that YouTube's copyright label notification doesn't give me a full-on panic attack. That happened with my last two art live streams. I noticed the copyright label that got added to it and had a slight bit of a panic thinking I'd done something wrong, but it was just the YouTube bots letting me know that there was copyright protected music in my stream. Didn't mean I couldn't use it, it was just kind of a notification, so be a little bit more aware of that as time goes on. Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing today. There we go. Oh, this is why I rotate my paper. Try and be a little conscious of my clip stand as well, because it's a nice sturdy stand, but it does shake sometimes when I go to erase stuff or if I bump the table. I need to try and like draw a little bit lighter because I'm going to be erasing these later. As per usual, my plant representation may be not exactly accurate to the plant, but you know, never said I was an expert in plant drawing yet. Yes. I don't like that. See how many people end up tuning in today. I know my chipmunk content has been on pause while the winter continues to set in. It gets colder, everybody's sleeping, so I'm finding other things to keep me busy. At some point I need to go through and try and figure out what on my phone I have already uploaded and what I haven't, because I do have more cute chipmunk content, but it can be very difficult for me to stay organized and figure out what I've already uploaded and haven't, so I have to maybe figure that out at some point. Let's see here. Okay. I am hoping to do a bit of a mixed piece with this. I'm gonna have to use my really fine tipped pens and stuff, because what I want to do is I want to do my stylized bird and stuff and then have some of the foliage be just kind of regular illustration stuff. Glad I was able to figure out setup today. I thought of pushing the live stream like a little later to give, you know, my socials some more time for people to see my stuff, but I wanted to draw. Sometimes what can happen with me is I'll be like, okay, I will just draw for a little while and then I'll do the live stream stuff. Well, sometimes I have a tendency of hyper-focusing on my work and losing track of time, so I figured it was best to just start the stream now. I'll be keeping a partial eye on how many people are in chat so that I can also socialize and say hello. Because I do like to socialize with other people. I don't like that, that's too long. want to do a better erasing job later. Again, I have a tendency of having a death grip on my pencils, which in turn can sometimes cause my lines to be like kind of dark. I've like spent a lot of time trying to kind of adjust for that. I've tried holding objects. They say that a very dear friend of mine had said that sometimes holding a somewhat squishy or something object in your opposite hand can affect the grip of your dominant hand that you're drawing in. I've tried that so far. So far it hasn't quite worked, but maybe at some point. So it's just a lot of me trying to be a little bit more conscious of how tightly I'm holding my pencil and such.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, my darling.
This is for you. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. I just got dashed and stickered and goed. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Oh, okay. So they're just gonna be sitting over and she's, oh my god. I bet you my friend Amelia would have great appreciation for that sticker. Any anime lovers out there? Well, looks like I know where that's going. That's gonna definitely break up the seriousness of my stream. Where am I gonna put you so I don't put... Oh my gosh. Nice quiet session interrupted by funny. Gosh. Yep. My brain totally lost track of anything and anything I was about to say. I'm gonna go like right up to the edge of my paper today, I think. I'm still gonna probably do a lot of searches music-wise. I don't like how cluttered that looks. I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist with my stuff. I like break it up a little bit. We shall see. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's really hard not to smudge my page. Kind of working on a few things today. Let me just stick them over in the corner. I am keeping a partial eye on chat as well for those who end up chatting, conversation, that sort of thing. Yeah, I kind of like it better when there's just the 3 points, I guess. Goodness, someday I will learn to foliage better. Okay. Maybe some pine boughs mixed in with this stuff. We'll see. Where do I want it though? It's been a little while. Oops. Screechy, creaky chair has made an entrance. Too funny. What freaking sticker like up in my left corner of my stream. What do I want? What if? Let's see if I can partially remember what I'm doing here. A lot of my foliage art is like super interpretive, so at some point I will make an attempt at doing some plant studies so that I can kind of do things better. I don't know. We'll see. Might look better when I start actually applying my inks and stuff to this later. Trying to get a few things completed before the next vendor fairs. Perhaps not by the next weekend, but maybe the following weekend I will have more stuff available. I don't know if I like that. Figuring things out. Oh my gosh. I like do like more refined stuff later, perhaps. Been extremely windy out today. Oh my gosh. I won't be going for hikes or walks in the woods right now, I'll tell you that. I'll be able to like layer these properly when I'm actually like drawing them. Gosh, this is why I use like super sharp pencils when I'm working on things. I wasn't sure how much drawing I'd be able to get done today because my hand tremor is a little bit stronger than it normally is. Or not normally is, but has been for the last couple days. So sometimes that can interfere with what I'm doing, but not always. Guess that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just make the underlying branches a little more defined. I'll have to remember to do when I actually ink this too. Adjusting and stuff as I go. Kind of glad I'm not doing any like super fine detail work that requires a lot of straight lines because my hand is shaking just a little too much for that today. We shall see. Uncertain how long I'll stream today. Might be for a couple hours. See. Alrighty. Sure. I wish I had the confidence to like just simply work in pen right from the get-go, but oh boy. hard to fix things with pen. Okay, working on it quite slowly. Do my paper again. Trying to get better at being conscious of where my hand is in terms of not smudging my stuff. See what happens. Had a lot of fun at Winter Market yesterday. Brought my little hand puppet fella, and as per usual was a huge hit with the kids. Oh my gosh. So cute watching how both children and adults interact with my little adorable little baby porcupine hand puppet. It is super cute. Definitely be trying to bring him more often to my little vendor events because it is super fun and definitely breaks up my day. So cute. At some point I'll try and get video of him just interacting in general because it's very cute. Alrighty. Oh hey, there's an idea. Maybe that's what I'll do. Break things up with some leaf bare branches. I do. Definitely hope as per usual, as I continue to do my drawings and stuff that I get better. See? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing up here maybe. I have a sign on my door that will alert those in my household that I am streaming. Got my door closed at the moment to kind of limit the background sound and everything. I don't have any like foam padding or anything on this corner wall here, so it can get a little bit echoey as is. So usually when I'm streaming, I just try and make sure to have my door closed. So that's like less background sound. Try not to cover too much of what I'm doing. I had thought about working on my jackalope piece today a little bit, but as per usual, I get a thought in my head of, oh, I should work on this next, and then of course I start a new project, so it does tend to happen sometimes. Maybe if I don't have that curved down. Still trying to learn how to like make things a little more organic with like my backgrounds and stuff, but I'm still a bit of a novice when it comes to that kind of stuff. That's what I did last time, so I should just tried to make sure to share on my socials that I'd be here doing stuff, so we'll see. I don't have a super big following anywhere else other than YouTube, so, and most of the people that are subscribed to me right now are subscribed for my chippy content, so I'm not always gonna, maybe that's what I'll do. I'm not always gonna have a lot of people join me just yet, so maybe someday. I really like interacting with people and stuff, so I'm hoping at some point to maybe have a few regulars joining here and there. I do like to socialize a little bit, especially when I spend so much time at home. Okay, yeah, so where are these going? I don't even know. Those. Figuring it out. Let's see. Okay. It's really interesting coloring this after, I'll tell you that. try not to make my stuff like too busy, but I'm still learning. Oh gosh, my hands are so shaky today. I'm like really excited about upcoming vendoring events and craft fairs. I really do have a lot of fun participating. That's what I'll do down here. I don't know. I'm kind of like mixing my styles a little bit lately. Not sure how it'll look this time around, but we'll see. I want to do something else on this bottom corner, but not too sure just yet. It's really hard not to shake my camera. We'll see. All right, maybe if I... Yeah, no, I don't know. That's right. What I should have done was one thing that I completely forgot to do when I went live, before I went live, was change the name of my stream. So big rip. I don't know how to, if I can change that like midstream, probably not. I'll just have to change it later. I'm still learning. I don't... I'm so new to streaming on YouTube. If I can get my... This might be a little wonky, but I might try and get my camera a little bit closer. Pardon the shaking a little bit. One thing about this camera stand is the posable bar is almost like too strong. I just want to get a little closer for y'all's benefit. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better, maybe. Who knows? Trying like really hard to straighten things out here. It's hard for me to tell what the quality of my stream is for everybody else because On my end, it looks really grainy, I guess is the word for it. Let's try this real quick. Ah, I see. Okay, so it does seem fine then. Which means I can go over here. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Alright, well, I guess it does work a little bit. Keep kind of an eye on where things are. I have both of my lights on right now. I have my little desk light lamp and I have my small ring light. Trying to make sure that I have enough adequate lighting for things. I try not to cast too many shadows on my pieces for the viewer's sake as much as mine. Gonna have to see what I can do with foliage in this corner. I wanted to break it up a little bit. Started doing like my stylized like bushes and stuff that I do, but I'm like, oh, you know, it's like winter time-ish kind of that I'm doing this, so trying to mostly stick with evergreen like materials. Materials? Bushes? Foliage? Words. What are those anyway? Oh, I'm gonna have to sharpen my pencil again. It's getting too dull. I have this thing when I'm doing... Oh, that's satisfying. I have this thing when I'm doing, like, really... wow, that's so much better. Fine foliage that I really like to have sharp tips on my pencils while I work. Oh, it's so much better, but now I have to draw even gentler. I'll figure things out as I go, yeah. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Surprisingly good pencil sharpener for a hand sharpener. He's very silly. I mean, kind of almost matches the expression. Sorry, I'm just like... Anybody who's watched any of my videos should know by now I'm like an overgrown child, so... I have a lot of like Cardinal lovers and stuff that come to a lot of the craft fairs and vendor fairs that I want to be participating in, so we'll see how well received this is when I'm finally done with it. Shall see. I also need to kind of decide how much of my stylized work I'm gonna do versus regular stuff. Oop, sounds like my husband just got back with my youngest. Be doing some stuff outside today. Trying to wait for the wind to die down a little. Oh my goodness. I'm yawning already. What is wrong with me? Goodness. Might switch up my music soon. See what else they have on their channel. Like I said, I was trying to look for copyright-free stuff, or at the very least, things that do not mind people using them in the background. It's coming along slowly. Okay. I wonder if I should. We'll see. Trying to figure out how much foliage and stuff to overlap and overlay over each other, so we'll see. I don't often do full scenic pieces and stuff, so gosh darn creaky chair. My plan, if I can manage to get the colors right, even though there's like a lot of foliage kind of crowding around, I'm hoping because bright red male cardinal that the bird will still like pop from the page. We'll see how much foliage ends up actually getting inked in when I'm feeling ready to do that. Little bird. He's just a little guy. I think I'm gonna like try and change up my music a little. Pardon the silence for a moment. Let's see here. Interesting. We'll see how this goes. Okay, that's a little better. I can only handle like looped music for so long. Let's see. That means I might change up this corner a little bit. Keep going with that mixed foliage theme. I mean, that's what works, so we'll see. Figuring things out as I go. Happy I've been going out of my comfort zone a little bit lately and actually starting to experiment more with backgrounds and borders and things. I'll try to remember to. I don't know what it'll do to my stream, but I'll have to tab out in a minute to take like a work in progress shot because I do try and do that once in a while. So we'll see what happens. Oh, casting a shadow, so give me a moment. I'm gonna move my light so that I'm casting a shadow differently. Okay, there we go. Trying not to cast a shadow on my current subject. Goodness, it's still very, very windy out. Alrighty. Alright. Move my light again. Creek. Thank gosh for posables, really. Creek. Alright. I think I can tab out right now. Nope, I can't. I didn't mean to bring up that menu. Okay, well, alright. I'll have to take a screenshot later. Interesting to color later, I'll tell you that. Okay. I think I'm like semi nearly ready to start making an attempt at inking this. Let's see what I have in my art case for small thingies. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Did I forget to bring a test paper over? Nope, it's right there. I have a tendency of using a lot of my small tipped fine lines, so it means I have a tendency of having them dry out on me. Okay, I think what I need to do is the foliage around the bird first because it's going to determine where my other stuff is. Which, guess what? That means I need to maybe move my light again. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's not terrible, I guess. You'll still be able to like partially see what I'm doing, so there's that. Alright, let's get these. Working on it. better. It's so great with this spiky leaf sometimes. Definitely gonna motivate me to actually like get my scanner hooked up again, because I'm gonna have to do that in order to scan it and make prints for things. We'll see. Looking forward to the next 2 craft fairs that I'm trying to manage to get to this year. Alrighty. It's been so nice to be back into drawing again. Been a little like on and off away from it for a while. Which I try to take those little like art blocks as just simply my brain needing to be in a state of rest. So, because normally, even if I'm away from drawing for a while, eventually I get back into it. And sometimes I end up doing things that I really like. So, it's all good. Try to remember to do all the stems on that. See, I tend to be a little apprehensive sometimes of like the sketch work, but once in a while I start inking and I'm like, oh, okay, this actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. It's kind of a sort of a trust the process kind of a thing. Alright, there's those. Such a quiet stream today. People must be busy. Let's see. Alrighty. I'll get to a decent stopping point in a minute. Or pause point, I should say. sure I refill my water, which I should have done before I started the stream, but my memory tends to be pretty horrible. Working on the foliage gives me a good chance to kind of keep an eye on how the piece progresses so that I can decide if I want to do my tiny little intricate line work that I usually do for my bird. We'll see. I'll probably work on refining the bird a little bit before I start even thinking about inking too. So go. Alrighty. Creek. Ah, interesting. The music kind of swapped over to what it was before. Huh. Well, we'll see how it goes. Getting there. Working on it. That's what I could do. Could have done longer ones, but that's okay. I do. I have an alternate stylized version of what I normally do. I might possibly think of doing that, but we'll see. We'll see how I like everything else once I get to that point. Gosh, it is so windy outside. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to let this ink set overnight before I even think of erasing my lines. So far it looks fine. Working on it. Turn up my music a little bit when I'm not talking. I'll have to remember to scan this when I'm done prior to doing color. Because what I like to do is I like to save copies of all my line art in case I ever decide to make coloring books, which has been something some people have expressed interest in the past. I just haven't really gotten up the motivation to try it. I have plenty of line work from over the years that I've saved that I could very easily start thinking about doing such a thing, but it's a lot of work. Lots of paper. It's something that I'd want to do from home. So like, print my things from here and assemble stuff like here at home. Try and be as like cost efficient as I can, and maybe do some just kind of like simple like home publishing and just basic local sales to start with. I'm gonna do this in a different angle. Creek. I think this might actually be kind of fun to color when I'm done. We'll see. Get in there. A little corner at a time. Upside down. Hopefully this doesn't require too much re-inking when I'm done, but we'll see. I'm working with somewhat older micron pens, so what can happen, as I've mentioned in previous videos, is sometimes I go to erase my pencil work and some of my ink lifts off the paper with it, even if I let it sit. So we'll see how it works. At some point when I gotta figure out some like video editing software, because I would love to post like time lapses of my work at some point. I'm a little bit limited with what I've got, so let's see. I'll make sure that if when I go AFK to take a lunch break, I'll make sure I still have music and stuff playing in the background for you guys. for whoever tunes in, if anybody. Let's see. Oh, I made progress on this pretty quick today. Only been streaming for just about over an hour. I'm still trying to work on getting a little speedier with my stuff, but that can kind of depend on how clear in my brain I have the image, so. Oops, sorry. Hello, Koi Bud. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. Sorry, I casually got excited and bumped my camera stand with my glasses. Thank you. At the birdie bird. He's a very cute birdie bird. I have not inked bird yet. Working on the foliage and stuff first. Thank you for tuning in. My background music isn't too loud. Definitely feel free to let me know if it is. I will make sure to post it to my socials and in the Discord and stuff when I'm done with it. I'll probably be taking a work in progress picture of the ink work later, probably after my stream today, because I can't tab out with my phone right now to do it. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of my way of relaxing and decompressing and just kind of refocusing my brain on stuff. I just like to draw. Oh dear, I feel a sneeze coming on. I apologize. Pardon me. I tried to hold that in. I'm so sorry. For anybody tuning in later that gets blasted with my sneeze. I try so hard not to. This way. This is why I turn my paper. Oh gosh, please don't enter sniffle mode. That's like the most annoying thing in the world for me. Thank you. I will probably put my little AFK sign up soon because my stomach is starting to go, hey, is it lunchtime yet? So I may take a really quick lunch break while the music keeps playing. In just a minute. I am terrible at getting myself to stop places. Okay, bird. What do I want to do with you? I'm trying to decide which style I want to go with. Oh, once I start, I can't exactly take it back, so we'll try. You cute little bird. There we go. I had to round off the eye. He was looking a little angry in the sketch. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. We'll see. Cute little bird. Alright. We'll see how this goes. I'll know until I'm done. I say after, like, literally in the same breath saying that I was going to take a lunch break. This is fun. I will soon. Hold on. Let me do the bird's head first. That's a decent stopping place. Okay. You cute little pudgy baby. Oh my gosh, I love birds. They make me so happy. Let me get the mask around the face. That's where the wing's gonna go. It's been a little while since I've done like the super narrow ink work. Alrighty. It's gonna look complicated as all heck until I'm actually at the coloring stage, I think. Let's see. Hi. How do I want to do you? Do we have enough space? Alright, let's start with that first. Leave some gaps so that I can adjust this later. My stylized work is like super interpretive, so. Alright, I kind of wanna here probably. Alrighty, come on, little bird. Right through here. have a death grip on my pen again. Okay. Sure. Let me grab my other pen real quick. Oh my goodness. Actually, I can just do it with this one. Try not to plaster my face to my page. I'm gonna try and get Little Birdie's mask done so the definition is like a little bit more there, and then I will take a brief break for lunch. Trying to keep track of where my lines are. It's the one thing about my tribal art that can get super confusing is where the gaps are and where the fill lines are. But I think I'm edged. Cute little guy. Alright. I won't be too long. I'll do something something kind of basic for lunch so that it doesn't take me too long to get back to here. So let me grab my sign real quick. It doesn't actually get up. Okay. Heavens, that sneeze. Oh, there's my head. That's exciting. What's this? Oh, there's like a birthday building. It's just like me to misplace my actual notebook when I need it. Alright. No, can't use that. Okay. Mind me in the background. Alrighty. I'm just gonna leave that over here. Stick that there. Grab my pen. There you are. Just stick this here. So people know. Okay, I'm just gonna, hello, I see some people joined just in time to see me go a little bit AFK to grab some lunch. I am getting quite hungry, but I have made some very good progress on my little winter bird. So I will work on it a little more in a few minutes. Oh my goodness. But I will be right back, my dears. I will leave the music running for people. Hopefully it's not too loud. But I will be back. I'm going to consume. Take care of myself. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. And eat food, which is also very good. I don't think there's a lot of people tuned in. There's like, hello, Tali has come back to work on the stuff. But, okay, let's see. As always, for those who are still here, if my music ends up too loud, please drop a message in chat so that I can adjust it. I keep working on the branches. I've eaten my lunch. Feel another sneeze coming on. Please no. I have sneezed. Lovely. Oh no. You ever get those like perpetual tickles in your nose? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Please, no more sneeze. I do not need. Chat also does not need me sneezing. Get up my music just a teeny bit. It's like I ate lunch and then there's like the chronic washing of the hands afterwards because I'm always paranoid of getting grease or food residue on my art, so took me like an extra minute. Great, now like I sneeze, now I'm like congested beyond belief. Oh my gosh. So silly. Oh, I gotta do the next one better. Okay. Pardon me, nobody needs to hear me sniffling on stream. One sneeze and like I get set off into sniffling for like the next hour. Okay, goodness, that was intense. I kind of like occasional sneezing fits even in the cold season, so when it's like chilly. Oh my gosh. Too crazy. Alright, I want this. Oh, not this way. Good thing I have multiple projects lined up for today. This won't take me too much longer to finish inking. It's going to be interesting coloring. Makes me almost glad that I have to let my ink set overnight, because it'll give me a chance to try and figure out what color mediums I'm going to use. Even when my chat is quiet and my streams are quiet, I still enjoy the thought of, company. As I said towards the start of my stream, as it gets closer to bigger vendor fairs and craft fair events, I will make sure to advertise where I will be for those who happen to be in the area or want a fun event to attend and go to. Well, my stream does silly things. I noticed my phone flashed, but I didn't look at it in time to see what it was saying to me. I am, however, going to plug my phone in, because although I started with full charge, sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm so sorry if this like buzzes or anything. I just need to plug in my phone. Sorry. Oh, it's a good thing I did. 37%. Hello. Okay. One of these days, I will maybe work on trying to figure perspective out, because I'd love to have some bigger foliage sort of things in the foreground, which I might still do in the bottom right corner. Haven't quite figured out how to do it yet, though, so pardon, like one sneeze tends to like set me off for a while after. Oh, my back. Tries to remind myself to like readjust my posture here and there, because I have a really bad tendency when I'm drawing to just get closer to my page. Which is silly, because getting close to my page does not, in fact, make it easier to see stuff. I can see just fine from here. Probably work on my stag possibly afterwards, seeing as that's the piece that I really want to do some rework on. bit of a perfectionist, so there's, sometimes there's things about my older art that I'm not super crazy about, but I still like it just enough to continue making prints here and there. But maybe if I add some basic foliage and stuff around the edges of that piece, I might actually like it better, but we'll see. Just gonna disappear. Come on, pen, behave yourself. It says, no, I do not wish to. Okay, I'm going to try. So remember, if I do like larger perspective stuff, I kind of like to have even just like a little bit overlapping some of the stuff in the background for like perspective's sake, but oh gosh, just don't have enough experience doing that yet. Come on, eraser. Trying not to like shake my phone too much, but here we are. Okay. What I want to do, can I do? Experiment time. There's like a lot of this that goes on when I'm like mid-drawing sometimes, when I'm kind of stuck on a part. Thought about how fun it would be doing to, or would be to do like game streams once in a while again, but I kind of currently lack the ability to do that, so. And obviously, trying to record a device with a device tends to be kind of silly, so quality gets all messed up. Oh, what do I want to do? Gosh, it drives me nuts when I can't figure out what to do with a corner. If this stumps me too much for a while, I'll probably stop and then revisit it tomorrow or something. We'll see. See. Yeah, I think I might swap pieces for a little bit. I do like how it's turning out so far though, so there is that. Okay. So let me just looking for the next piece to put on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on my jackalope piece because it drives me crazy being so close to being like done with stuff and not working on it, so. Alright, let's do some of this for a little while. Make sure my camera's picking things up. Yep. So this particular part of the stage of this piece is probably going to be a little harder for my camera to pick up, but it'll be kind of a slow change because I need to start working on the stippling of the rest of the leaves. Okay, I'm going to stick my case over here. Be just off screen. Alright. Jackalope's probably gonna be slightly upside down pretty soon. Alright, here we go. Whee! He's upside down. What is he? Who knows? Okay. So I'll try really hard not to shake the table doing this, but stippling will inevitably do that sometimes. Really hoping to get some pieces closer to completion because I have some new work that I would like to start working on or continue working on, or in general just have more stuff available for craft fairs and things. So. I'm trying so hard not to shake my camera, but it's like apparently impossible. Unless I do things like really slow. Nope, that doesn't work either. Apologies, you guys are gonna get shaken around a little bit. At some point I will hopefully have a sturdier table that does not shake so much when I'm working. Yeah, I had to step away from my cardinal piece for a little bit because I'm kind of stumped on that lower right corner. I wouldn't be able to start putting color to it until tomorrow anyway, at the earliest. But we'll see. Gosh. I am going to be... Yes, I'm still watching silly YouTube. I'm going to be making an attempt at getting all the things together that I need to get PayPal up and going again. I've had a lot of individuals ask me about PayPal as a payment method for ordering prints and various other things, and unfortunately I don't have that up at this moment. But I will make my strongest attempts in getting that set up. Because I would like to make sure that if those out there actually want to order prints and other crafts and stuff from me, that they actually have the ability to do so. Because right now I am only able to take payments like through Venmo, unless, you know, it's a local, in which case I can do like cash or check, but that's like local fairs only. I'll get there. Takes time. Trying just little bits at a time. Don't know what I did over there with that leaf. I'll just put a leaf there. Yoink. Still trying to keep half an eye on chat in case anybody jumps on in. Trying to be a little more conscientious of how much I'm shaking the table doing this. Let's see. Be a very interesting thing to try and scan. My scanner doesn't always like it when I'm scanning stipple pieces because there's like so much to focus on. Things can end up a little bit out of focus or like too sharp or saturated, and it takes a lot of playing with the settings. Definitely drop a comment in the chat if my music is too loud, and I will adjust it. I will probably be repeating that a few times as I continue streaming, just in case new people join. I can't possibly like put to words how happy I've been going to like various, you know, markets and craft fairs and like vendor setups. I've been having so much fun. Definitely hoping to find more to go to because it's like a lot of fun. There's a couple of them coming up that's, you know, a bit of a drive, but I'm hoping to like figure out how to get there regardless. A lot of like the really good, the really nice craft fairs and fantasy fairs and stuff tend to be a bit of a drive away, so I'm not always going to them, but we'll see where I'm at next year in terms of locations. We'll make sure to keep everybody updated on that. For those East Coast dwellers. Gosh, I'm trying so hard not to shake my camera. This is like hard. I love this stand, but holy heavens. I think maybe in the future at some point, if I can do some sort of custom table work, I'll have like a separate table behind me, kind of over my shoulder or something, so that I can actually like attach my phone clip to not the surface that I'm working on. The leaves. Trying so hard. Oh, I would love to be able to listen to some of like my usual music, but I don't feel like getting flagged for copyright claims or strikes. Unfortunate, because I have a lot of music that I really love to listen to when I'm drawing. It could be a little too confusing for my brain if I had like copyright-free music playing for the viewers to hear, and then have like, I don't know, earbuds playing my stuff. It would kind of make my brain a little confused. Too much sound input. Nah. Darken those a little bit as I go. My max stream time, though, that I tend to set for myself when I'm like really enthralled in what I'm doing is like a max of like 3 hours, though. So at the most, I will probably be streaming for another hour or so while I work on stuff, and then I'll call it for the day and work on stuff off stream. See. Still learning how like YouTube algorithms work in terms of how people find you, so hopefully for those that tune in, they don't mind the music and watching. I know it's far more interesting when I've got chipmunks and stuff content, but they are asleep right now. Gosh, my phone is shaking probably because the cord itself is like getting caught. did manage to find like a lot of like old art the other day. I was looking through my folders and my cases and stuff looking for something in particular. Ended up stumbling across like some of like my earliest my earliest stylized art, which was exciting in and of itself because at the time I was using really awful thin paper and Sharpie markers, so it's like, oh my gosh, the bleed. I went through so many inks back then. Of course I turned my music down, and then of course I don't adjust my speaking volume. Sorry. Alrighty, I'll try and do a little close-up of the detailing I'm doing in a minute. Just gotta finish this leaf. So easy for me to get caught up in like my art. I'll tend to forget. Alright, let me scroll up real quick so I can actually see what's viewable even. Try and be slow with this. I don't think my camera's gonna focus on it, but I tend to do stippling and stuff on leaves and things. I did some down here with porcupine. I know, it's so hard to like get my camera to refocus. But I like to do stippling, it's fun. I've done some more like simplified, like elegant pieces in the past. That was mostly just stipple work, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody seems to do it differently, so it's always interesting to see different people's like techniques and stuff. Sometimes I'll go back over my stipple work with like different sized pens and things to darken or something, accentuate, that's the word I'm looking for, certain details and things, but depends on how motivated I am to do that. I hope this manages to turn into a decent print. We'll see what happens when I'm done coloring it and things. I don't know how well it's going to size down, so there's a chance that this may just be one of my bigger prints. Because I work in varying sizes, so I have everything from like card size, I have a little bit bigger and like paper size, and then I have got larger things that I do. But one of the things I want to try and work on achieving at some point the next like few months to like over the course of, you know, next year is I gotta look into how to do like vinyl and like bumper sticker and like sticker printing from home, because I have had a lot of people that would have been expressing a really strong desire to see some of my tribal art on like bumper stickers and just regular stickers in general, so I kind of do want to see if there's a way to do that. As far as I know, my printer is capable of doing it. I just need to actually get the proper supplies and sheets to make that attempt, which I've never done before, so be a learning curve. But hey, YouTube is really great for finding how-tos, so perhaps eventually I will figure that out. I'm almost done with the leaves. It's so hard not to shake my gosh darn camera. We'll figure it out eventually. Let's see how much longer I stream. It's been pretty quiet thus far, but I have gotten a lot done, so I made really good progress on my Yule bird and started doing a little bit of this, so that's good. I'm gonna like, hold on, I'm gonna adjust my light so that maybe I'm not casting such a strong shadow on my page. Okay, that's a little better. Now I'm not like totally blocking what I'm doing. Thank goodness for posable light stands. Oh goodness, creator's curse of having so many projects started. I'll get things done eventually. I just have to like force myself to like hyper focus on something for a while to actually make progress on it. Happens, my brain's always going a mile a minute on like ideas and things to draw, and I get carried away. I have to go back over this later and darken my leaf lines. Yeah, that'll be better. A lot of times the details and stuff don't really pop out very much until I've actually started applying color and things, so I just have to make sure I use the right color medium for it. So that might work too. Thinking out loud. I should really think about turning on my overhead light, because that might actually provide just enough extra light, because I'm pretty sure my stream's pretty dim. Maybe. Oops. Gosh, am I great at being a klutz and bumping things. Okay. Alright, light adjusting time. Creak. Alright. Just do that for a second. Hydration reminder, don't forget to drink water. Those electrolytes are pretty important as well. Alright, let's see here. It could be interesting. I might just leave the log as it is. I'm gonna have to be conscious of what colors I use for the bushes in the background versus what I do for the jackalope, because, and in the foreground in general, because I don't like my stuff to blend too much. Hello, my love. You can come in. Just doing drawing stuff. It's a quiet stream, so there's not a lot of people tuned in right now, but just try and get some of the detailing done here. Heck. It's a jackalope, which is a funny little rabbit with antlers on its head. It's very cute. No, I wish. He's very cute. I like them. Like, I had told the stream before in one of my prior live streams that one of my favorite postcards to get from my aunt and uncle was when they were traveling and staying in Colorado, because I got this, I still have it somewhere. I have this really cute postcard that, like, literally, this is a photograph, and it looks like it's a jackalope, and it looked so real when I was a kid. It was like the coolest thing. I thought it was so awesome. Yes, I have used spooky fish. Look, he is. He's seen some stuff. It's okay. He's missing an eye on the other side. Hey! Hi! Welcome. Montel has returned. Hello. Indeed. All is well, all is well. I've been streaming for a bit now. I was working on some holiday and Yule-themed stuff. Now I'm...
Hi.
Hello, says my youngest. Made some good progress on that piece, so now I'm just kind of trying to finish this one up. Because I would like to color things. I am doing so well. I am having a great time. Had a winter market yesterday, had a lot of fun there. It was a slow day, but I brought Fellow the porcupine with me, and that little cute baby porcupine puppet is like constantly loved by all the kids and the adults, so ended up for an entertaining few hours. And I'm just kind of like chilling, trying to get some stuff done. How are you doing? Hoping everyone is well today. This is the Yule piece that I was working on earlier. Started off my stream with kind of just like the basic cardinal and the branches it's sitting on sketched out, and then I kind of went from there. So I'm letting it sit for a little while. I want to do something in this lower right corner, but I haven't entirely figured out what yet, so I let it sit for a little while. So it happens, I'll get stuck on a piece and then I'll put it away and work on something else for a bit. Scroll up, see where my camera's at. Not too bad. I would like bring chat closer to the page, so to speak, but I don't know how well that would work. I did not finish Chippy from last time. My perfectionist kicked in and I'm not 100% happy with how the colors are with the foliage right now, so I'm kind of letting it sit for a bit while I figure out what to do with it, which tends to happen sometimes. I'm still getting used to like doing drawing and stuff on stream, so once in a while my brain feels a little bit of that pressure, so once in a while I have to like step back from a piece and work on something else for a bit while I figure things out. I'm sure it'll turn out fine and I'm just being silly brain, but I would like to. I'll probably work on that a little later tonight, or when I'm done with the stream, I don't know. Okay, there's that. I am oh so great at staying on task and on topic, but went to Winter Market and there's a lot of people right now that are looking for like Yule themed, Christmas themed, solstice themed kind of stuff, so I've kind of started doing a little bit of that themed sort of thing, wintry stuff. I have a couple big craft fair events coming up. We got one next weekend and one the week after. Once I just kind of figure out and muster out all the details and stuff. So I'm trying to get a few things done for them because that usually attracts a lot of people and I want to try and have a good variety. So from like my usual stuff, I'll make sure to post details and stuff of that later when I have like exact times and locations and things, so. Especially for like bigger events. Because we got quite a few you Northeast Coast people here, so I'm gonna try and keep people up to date on where I'll be and what events I'll be doing, so I have to adjust my... Alright, the sun is going over this way for a minute. Yeah, like... I end up like casting weird... Nope, that still did not. Oh well. I can't have everything. Here we go. Ah, yes, I see. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my overhead light and see if that... Although that might cast like additional shadows, so we'll see. Bam! That probably didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but... Oops. Gosh, I'm like really good at shaking my thingy. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I gotta trust the process with my stuff sometimes. Still kind of learning how to do that. I get very self-critical of my work once in a while, and it can make it hard, but I'm working on it. One little step at a time. Ah, gosh, wonder what mediums I'm gonna use for this. I'm so used to my inks. Eventually I'll figure out how to get my setup properly so that I don't cast so many shadows on my work while I'm working, but in the meantime, just have to I'll just have to deal with it. I did this kind of a background thingy during Art Fight too, and that was a lot of fun, so trying to do more foliage work with my stuff so it's not just standalone pieces, although they have their place. I really, really want to try and figure out vinyl stickers and bumper stickers and stickers in general for some of my work, because I think it would be a lot of fun. And I am like a big sticker lover, so I'm all for that. Had a lot of people ask about it, and I agree. I would like to add that to my list of things I can do. I love stickers. I mean, so many. Speaking of stickers, I had my eldest daughter came in here earlier and just kind of dropped it here. I mean, that's a real mood. So like for a while, it was just kind of sitting in the corner while I was drawing. Oh gosh, comic relief. I love stickers. I will try and figure out how to get that particular avenue of thingy figured out. I just gotta figure out what kind of sheets and stuff I need to order, because my printer should be able to do it. I just don't have the blank vinyl sheets or the sticker sheets to do it, but I could figure it out. I have to do the thing because, man, stickers and oh my gosh, stickers and vinyls, like they sell like freaking hotcakes at markets and stuff, because it's something small and fun that people can get that doesn't take up, you know, a bunch of space like my larger art prints do. I'll figure it out. Make sure to get that worked out a little bit. Do some of the different kind of stipple shading. Poke, 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 poke. I love stippling, it's fun. Dots are fun. Man, just what I need, more stickers. But it's okay. I'd be stocking up on stickers to sell. I wouldn't necessarily be keeping them all. All in good time. Alright, I'm gonna be very careful about the stippling around this log or it's gonna get lost. It's supposed to be like just enough to break my image up a little bit. Not have so much of that white space. Alrighty. Gosh, I think the wind finally stopped howling outside. Holy heavens. Not a day to be walking under trees. Holy gosh. Practically shaking the house earlier. Okay, there we go. Okay, that'll be fun. It's interesting when I do these mixed styles. It's gonna be unknown result when I'm finished coloring it. Why did I choose to do a full scene? I asked myself that last time. Oh, Tali, don't start yawning. It's only 2 p.m. EST. Gosh, a crazy night though. You know those, anybody ever have those nights where like it doesn't matter if you get like plenty of hours of sleep, you don't get restful sleep, so you wake up and you're like super groggy and tired and just do not want to get out of bed. I got some hours last night. Didn't seem to matter when I woke up. Gosh, it drives me nuts. That lovely moment where your body realizes it's somewhat lacking in the sleep department and it is reminded that it is indeed tired, so that it's like amplifies the lovely effect of exhaustion. Alrighty. Getting there. Well, I did find one of the, speaking of like I stumbled across old art, I also stumbled across some works in progresses that I kind of forgot I started. I have one of a penguin kind of hanging upside down in a tree. I haven't even done it. Yeah, yawns are contagious. In person, and in voice chat, and on the phone, and in streams. Like, oh gosh, humans are weird, man. Oh, here we go again. Yep. I'll catch up on sleep someday. Trying to get better at like when I go to sleep, which I had down for a while, and then I didn't. Okay, good. The shading is somewhat kind of ish getting picked up on my phone. Not quite, but can I like bring this a little closer so it's not so sigh. I'll figure out this setup someday. Sleepy Tali. I gotta figure out what color medium I'm gonna be using for like finishing these pieces up too. There's a, oh gosh, please stop, Tali. There's a plus side to working in black and white sometimes, because then it saves me the hassle of trying to figure out what in heaven's name I'm gonna do with the colors. Alrighty. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Oh, the yawns. Gosh. I'm gonna start trying. It's hard sometimes, like trying to schedule live streams and stuff because life can be like super unpredictable, but I do want to start getting to a point where I maybe try and set up like maybe like once a week where I have like a set stream time scheduled so that I can spend like all week advertising on my socials for it. Most of my streams are all like on a whim last minute, so I don't want to get like bogged down too much with like schedule stuff, but I think I should be able to manage like once a week if I just kind of set a time aside to like try and do that. So we'll see. I'm so sorry, my god. I don't have like
a huge follower base anywhere else, so it can be hard to like advertise, but I'm trying to figure it out as I go. A little bit. It'll work out. At the very least, I can like do my live stream, and at the very least the video will still upload later. It's a plus side to streaming on YouTube, honestly. I have a Twitch account, which I just remembered to log back into the other day. I changed my profile picture, whatchamacallit, I changed my information and my social links, but the issue I have with Twitch is, like, it doesn't really permanently save your live streams and your videos, as far as I know anyway. You can, like, do premium, I think, or something like that, and it'll save it for longer, but it doesn't necessarily save it for, like, ever. So I haven't streamed on Twitch in, like, 4 or 5 years, I think. I've been sticking to YouTube because I like the convenience of, like, it saving my videos permanently on YouTube, so I might just, like, keep doing that, I guess. I'm not one of those people that have, like, multiple devices to, like, stream, like, more than one place at a time. I think that's, like, totally crazy, but I can't imagine the bandwidth that might take having 2 different devices running a stream at the same time. Who knows? Getting there. Trying. Biggest thing is I'm just having fun doing it. And then I just like go to craft fairs, vendor fairs, fantasy fairs. Looking forward to seeing what sorts of events are going to be happening next year, because I have a lot of fun at the medieval fantasy fairs. Those are a blast to go to. Even if you're just stuck vendoring behind the table the whole time, it's really fun to see different people coming up to you in different costumes and cosplay, and it's a lot of fun. Even if we have to drive just a little bit. I love seeing what kinds of different costumes and stuff people put on to go to these things, so someday I will do more. Let's see, what time is it? All right, I've been working on this for about 25-ish minutes, maybe. I tend to hop around a little bit on like the things that I work on, or I'm trying to during live streams, so I can kind of keep things interesting. I'll probably finish the stippling on these bushes and move on to maybe my stag. I don't know. We'll see. I have things. I'll get there. We'll see. I have like, I don't know, maybe another 30 minutes before I might possibly end the stream today, because I try really hard to set limits on myself, so that I'm only streaming for like a max of like 3 hours. But I'll make sure to try and put an announcement or two like ahead of time, if I do decide to do like scheduled streams like once a week. Should be easier. Hello, my love. Hmm? What about them? Yeah, nobody's going to eat them. Why would somebody eat your hot pockets?
I just heated one up and I could
Just notify, yeah, no, just notify others in the household that you're putting one aside for later. That way everybody knows. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, just like let your sister and let Daddy know. Montel ate your hot pocket.
No. No.
It's gone. It's been consumed.
I mean, unless you like meatballs and pepperoni.
Meatballs and pepperoni. Num 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 num. Food. Man, I would pass on that, but yeah. But yeah, just let your sister and daddy know. There's a lot of funny emotes on YouTube.
That's downstairs.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna eat them, but good. Ain't nobody gonna eat them, my love.
I know it.
No. Okay. Nobody is going to eat it. Montel might virtually consume the food that you don't want consumed, but it's okay. It's harmless. No pocket tally today?
Oh, is this the funny person?
Yeah, this is the funny person. Oh yeah, Montel, you were known in this household for being the silly, upbeat viewer that tunes into my streams and makes me die of laughter. So I told them about pocket tally and the stupid loading screen stuff. You took out ice cream. Yes, it could be ice cream. They don't have to be poop emojis. They could be ice cream for all you
One
know.
of them looks more like poopy than
Yes, you're known for something. You are the funny. You are the person who makes me giggle during my stream.
pocket.
Yes, I became pocket tally last time. And then Montel broke me when I like looked up because I was making my color swatches stupid. No! That's what came up on my stream last time. I'll be back after these messages. But it's okay, I got Montel back because then he gave me the power to know that I was then in the pocket. So then I got him. I got them back later.
Mommy isn't loading. Wow.
Oh my gosh. It's all good.
This is the cup I want.
That's very cute. I like it.
But like clear straw.
Mm-hmm.
What did they say?
The voices were real that day for once. Yeah, I can just imagine the poor passerbys that were going by and just watching you totally just lose it over who knows what. The voice in the ears. Coming from the pocket. It's dark in here. God, it's ridiculous. Yep. It's like I never like try to be funny. It just happens spontaneously, which I guess is the best kind of comedy sometimes. I don't mean to. Like picturing somebody walking down the street just outright busting out laughing hysterically at something but you don't quite know what. That's the best image. Gosh. Whew. Out of context laughter. Oh no. Here we go again with like laughter tears aren't good for my glasses or my paper. Oh, let's see. Yeah, got about like 20 minutes or so before I think I might poof.
Not pink.
Poof. Just gonna like fill this a little bit because that's negative space. Who knows? Okay, well, there's that. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing for color medium. Alright, what else do I have to?
I forgot it's Black Friday week.
Yeah. It happens. I know what I should do.
Chicken.
No, there's a piece that I really, really need to actually catch up on and finish because I've been in a contract with somebody. I'd like to finish doing it. Paper. Why wouldn't I? Alright. I have very little stippling left on that piece to do, so I'm gonna quickly swap over to that for a little bit. Gotta put my page away real quick. had started a art trade with someone over on the Flight Rising browser game and got into a bit of an art block, so I like really need to finish this. And I may as well, now that I'm actually like remembering that I have it and I should finish it. I mean, I totally could, assuming I don't keep people up in my household. But I could totally try and do that. Okay. Went from like Yule stuff to jackalope to this horse is on fire. Anyway, sorry. I couldn't contain myself. Alright. I'll be happy when this piece is done though. I hate making people wait. Just had a bit of a life hiccup happen and then I got into a bit of an art block for a while. But it should be done soon. I will finish the stippling on this and then I'll try and finish coloring it, hopefully by the end of tomorrow. But yeah, I'll have to see if a New Year's art stream ends up being a thing. See how many people would tune into something like that late night. Ugh, super fiery elemental horsey. Just trying to like finish some of the detailing on it so that I can like get to coloring it because I've been sitting on this for like a month, I think. Motivation like kind of comes and goes with things sometimes. I think that's part of why I don't really open up art trades too often, because some of them I can get done in like super short time, and then other times life decides to be dumb and then I just like don't get to it for a while. Time. Yeah, somebody's character. They're doing a piece in return as well, which my eldest doesn't know yet. Ha 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 ha. Sometimes I do art trades for my own benefit. Other times I'll do art trades to like get art for other people's characters and stuff, which is fun. Is Rockbreaker ceremony right now on Flight Rising. I haven't really been on the game for a while, but
I've been too busy drawing.
New Year's with new friends, absolutely. Always hoping for stuff like that. Okay. What else I should do for this? Other thing that happens when I've been sitting on a piece for too long is that I'm just like, well, what else can I add to it to make it better and worthwhile for having waited as long as I have for this? I always feel bad when it takes long. Let me see. Come on, Tali, don't shake the phone. I'm trying not to, but this table's being silly. Gosh. Well, that's what I was doing before. Dude, took me a minute. Oh, try not to sniffle on stream. I like sneezed a couple times earlier, and like every time that happens, I end up with a perpetual like sniffle for like an hour. I hate it. Oh dear, come to Yep. Silly. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to figure out some like actual like scheduled stream stuff. I feel like if people have more notice and stuff to, hey, this is when I'll be doing it, that I might possibly have some more people hop on in. Yeah, bless me from earlier. Hello, my love. Yeah, there's stuff. Yeah, there's stuff in the medicine cabinet. They call ibuprofen. Red cap. I'll come with you. Hold on. I'll be right back, loves. I require. Oh no. Yep. AF grade Tali. This is one of those pieces that's probably going to end up a mixed medium. I will likely scan this and do the coloring and stuff digitally on my phone because I haven't quite gotten the hang of how to color fire and transparency and all that happy stuff, so I'd prefer not potentially making a permanent screw up this time around. So I will probably color this digitally, we'll see. So, can I sign this yet? Probably not. Alright, let me get the shoulder done here. Stop shaking the flipping table, Tali. Oh, stippling's hard. I gotta figure something out with my stand so it does not do that so much. Okay, where am I putting my signature this time? Somewhere. Tiny. Ha. Robert the contractor. Bob the Builder's Temu version. Oh no. Not Temu. Oh lord. Hydration reminder. It's very good. Num num. I like to not be dehydrated. It's just a thing. I am horrendously prone to forgetting basic things like drinking water and stuff, so yeah, that doesn't tend to end well. Okay. Okay. Let me do it. I know I'm like bouncing between all different projects today. What other things can I try and finish working on today? Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna put this one away. I got this. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let me be right back with that. I have like multiple projects I'm working on today.
I'm coming.
Okay. Oof, what am I gonna do with you? I've been sitting on this for a bit. Is this like my white paper or my slightly aged paper? That's slightly aged paper, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Flip this dude upside down real quick while I figure things out. Oh, I'm like off camera now. But does that mean I have to like move my camera stand again? Maybe. Oh, the stag? Yeah, I had done him like a while ago, and I don't mind him. I did get like a little too close to the edge of my page over here, but yeah, I've been thinking of adding to it for a while, but it's more of an experiment than anything else. I do want to get to a point where I can start making an attempt at doing more with my art. Like, I've had a lot of people be like, hey, sweatshirts or hoodies or blanket prints or something, and I'm like, let me start with stickers, because that's like a little less intimidating. Just a little guy. I don't remember when I did this one. I'm a dork. I never even signed it, apparently. Oh, I don't like the angle of that. I really like doing like this style of work. I've been like super in love with stained glass and stuff since I was a kid. So when I was trying to develop my own kind of style, I wanted to kind of keep that in mind because I've always liked how intricate stained glass was. Let's see. I like how like the patterns end up managing themselves. That's like way too thick. Don't do that, Tali. Try not to go too much off camera. Keep forgetting where my phone is. I have one going this way. Really hoping to get to more vendor fairs and stuff. It's a lot of fun seeing people's reaction when they see my stuff. They're like, I've never seen anything like that before. I'm like, good, I'm doing my job right. I am glad to have a different style of stuff that people can enjoy, so. If I just have this here. Hope to keep developing my stuff a little bit, because yeah, I like being able to have a style of art that's a little bit different from the norm, I suppose. If I do a leaf here. Just like overlap stuff after. Like this. Draw a hot pocket. Oh my gosh. Yep. 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 I found it. Okay. Gosh. At some point I'll do like a silly stream where it's just me doodling really ridiculous stuff because sometimes humor is great. Oh no. Let's have a stick figure war live. Okay, that's a little better, but I need something that goes over this way. Nope, that means I gotta. Oh gosh. I swear, there's like certain things I have a really hard time drawing at different angles. Don't put too much detail, Tali, because you're still gonna be inking it afterwards. Oh gosh. This may end up being a little similar to my Cardinal. Ow! I'm very glad my microphone didn't pick up on that back pop. Ouch! It's like a twig snapping. It's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's not as bad as like when I stand up, my knees go crack. Did I just step on a branch? Nope, that was my bones. Where to? Maybe though, actually. That could work. This, and then yoink. It's not like quite what I want to do, but we'll see. Yoink. Do prints of this and just be like, yep, Winter Stag version 2. Let's see. It was interesting going back and revisiting old art and trying to make it better once in a while. Although I should probably do some like redraws of things at some point as well. Forgot how much I zoomed in my camera earlier for the bird. Ah, I hit the 3-hour mark. I probably should like end the stream soon. Kind of like the off balance a little bit, maybe. Just pick up my pen. Creaky chair, please stop. Gosh, this piece of paper hasn't seen like fresh ink on it in a number of years now. I think I had this piece back in 2019 actually, because that's when I did my my first like actual art show. And I remember having this piece there. So this thing was originally drawn in 2019 on the wrong paper, of course, naturally, because I apparently did that a lot back then. That's better. My favorite season is autumn, without fail. I love a lot of things about autumn. I don't know. I just the temperature, especially up in the Northeast where you've got all those like beautiful autumn leaves. I love like the colors and the changing of the seasons, and I struggle a lot in summertime with how hot things are. And humid. I have a really hard time breathing and stuff. So being able to just kind of take that little bit of a rest with the cooler season always feels so much better. Winter tends to be too cold. I do love I love the first snowfall and stuff is always pretty. Man, it gets freezing sometimes. I just don't like extreme ends of like any sort of season. So I like that kind of in between. You kind of sometimes you have your little warm ups and stuff for autumn, and then you got the cool downs. The smell of autumn also is wonderful. So it's lovely. Now I do love like late springtime too. I mean, got all that beautiful greenery that like just barely starts peeking out, and then there's that explosion of like green color. So I guess fall closely followed by spring would be my favorite season. What about yours? Oh my gosh, yes. Summer rain smells amazing. I don't mind like dry heat. It's like when it gets like unbearably hot plus like a really bad humidity index that I begin to suffer. But I'm also just like an all-around just general nature lover, so like wherever there's going to be critters and greenery and stuff, I'm really going to love it. So I just have a thing for when it's like too hot. At least in the cold you can like pile layers on. Oh gosh, I miss being out in like summer rains and stuff. I used to love like when it's like really hot, you'd get those like really nice like cooling downpours, and I used to just love spending time just out in the rain. I cannot do that anymore. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this over here instead. Yeah, I don't I can't imagine. I would love to like visit deserts and canyons and stuff. I think that would be a beautiful sight, but oh my gosh, the heat. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. It's a little extreme for my tastes. I've always wanted to like visit the Grand Canyon or just any sort of desert canyony area. I don't know. It's really pretty. I like the idea of visiting. I don't think I'd want to live there necessarily, but you know. Definitely love the idea though. I've always wanted to travel. Never really had the ability to do so too much. My uncle took me on to some like really awesome trips, like all through my high school years and stuff. So that was fun. I managed to visit like I think most of the states on the East Coast, like entirely, save like maybe one, but I've always wanted to travel kind of more like Midwest and maybe some like less light polluted areas if possible. I'm all about the nature and stuff. I've visited big cities and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not really much of a city person. Too much noise, too much air quality pollution stuff, and just generally just too crowded for me. I like the nature. Someday maybe travel. I would definitely like to do that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, jeez. Well, sounds like my husband is working on a carpentry project downstairs. I wonder what he doing. I want to know. Oh, he did say he was possibly going to be working on some like holiday stuff downstairs. So maybe I can't go down and peek. I would be ushered out the door. Not allowed. Okay. It's looking a little better. Gosh, I want to redo this stag so bad, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Tali. Just don't forget to color his eyes this time. Oh my goodness. Tali is beginning to be the sleepy. What to do? All right. I think I will possibly end stream here for the day. I have been streaming for the last like 3 hours, 16 minutes. So I think it's time to give my poor phone and my bandwidth a break. But I will try and see what I can get together for like a scheduled like weekly stream or something, because I think that's something I should be able to manage. Give people some more time to keep an eye out and possibly maybe even tune in. So thank you so much for joining me, Montel. It is always wonderful to have your company. And whoever else is in stream that have been in stream since I started, I have no idea. Hello and farewell. I hope everybody has a great week. Not a problem, not a problem. I'll have plenty of other streams in later dates. So I hope you have a lovely day. Now I just gotta figure out how to end the. There it is. Have a beautiful week. Have a wonderful week. Wee.